I'm dressed all weird like. I'm not really dressed all weird like, but I'm dressed up my way. I dress up in my way, and that's how I will be. My way! Hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 4 of Pokemon Sword. So, in the last time, we got plenty more done than I should have. But we got our story kicked off. We got our story really kicked off. So, before we go on, though, I'm gonna purchase some new clothes. Because, believe me, there is a lot to choose from. Seriously, this game really is decked out with, like, some of the best clothing options that we've seen yet. Unfortunately, the shoes are expensive, but it matters not. No expense spared. Yeah, we're gonna buy the white rucksack. Why not? Okay, so as for clothes, I think I am going to try my best to just try to get as many clothes as I possibly can. Just so you know that, yeah, just so you know. And I think we're going to take off the sunglasses. Okay, so we got our new duds. Let's roll to our main thing for the thing today, because this is going to be a big one, folks. Saw it with it, Charlie. How many did you catch? I caught a really special one. But look at how many you caught. You're on your way to building a fine team. You get a free TM, Swift, number 40. That's a technical machine, a TM mate. With a TM like that, you can teach your Pokemon a new move in a flash. And you can use them again and again, too. One of my biggest worries for, like, every new Pokemon game that comes out is that, will TMs be infinite use? Will they be infinite use? And I'm like, thank God, they're still infinite use. That one can teach the move Swift. Lee gave it to me ages ago, and now it's yours. The gym challenge will begin in Motostoke. And our train's waiting, so let's go! Heck yeah, dude! Let's take the train! Remember trains? Not quite so fast, you two! What are you doing here, Mom? I knew this day was coming since the moment you chose Grookey as your partner, darling. Professor Magnolia was kind enough to let us know that you two were setting out. So here, a little last gift to see you well on your way. All the kit you'll need for camping. Camping gear. Everything you'll need to set up a tent and get cooking in a wild area or a camping spot. No matter what happens out there, if you and your partner are together, I know you'll be fine. Thanks, Mom. And just think how lucky you are, mother of the first ever pair of champion brothers. Because I'm certain to be the champion next. You'll see. Of course you will be, darling. Anyways, do have fun and take care of yourselves. You'll be welcome back home anytime. Alright, we'll be fine. We're good. Wish us luck. Not that we'll need it. There are loads of brilliant trainers and all kinds of Pokemon out there waiting for us. My excitement's running ahead of me even faster than a train can go, Charlie! Come on, we're off! Motostoke is surrounded by a vast wild area. It's a real sight. There are all sorts of wild Pokemon just wandering about everywhere you look. Plus, you can camp out, do a spot of fishing. I don't think I could ever get tired of it. I'm sorry, but that scene was really cute. Hey, Mr. Station Master, isn't this the wild area? Where are we stopped here for? Yes, this is the wild area station, make no mistake. Sorry to tell you that the train was halted due to a flock of Wooloo on the tracks. What's there to be sorry about? This is brilliant! What is? This wild area is massive. There are loads of Pokemon to battle here. Don't get it, do you, Charlie? This is the best possible place to get to put together the greatest team. You bet there is. But first, hey, Wooloos. Wooloos. Also, how can anybody read this? What is the language of the Pokemon universe anyway? It's like a bunch of symbols if you ask me. Actual legitimate symbols. Hey, have you and Eevee had a... I knew it! You've had a Let's Go experience with Eevee, haven't you? I hope you'll have another Let's Go experience with this Eevee too. Hell yeah, we get a free Eevee! Eevee is a Pokemon that can evolve into one of 8 different types of Eevee. We call them the Eeveelutions. It has the ability to alter its composition of its body to suit the surrounding environment. However, this Eevee unfortunately can't evolve. Because, well, you'll see. You'll see that mark next to its name. You'll see what that is in due time. Anyway, let's send Eevee to a box for now. That Eevee I gave you is special, did you know? You could use your definitely Dynamax it. Yeah, we'll get into Dynamaxing. We will. So, these two people. If you talk to the boy, you'll get yourself an Eevee, but only if you have save data with Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. The girl will give you a special Pikachu if you have save data with Let's Go Pikachu. So, yeah. And just so you're aware, both Pikachu and Eevee can't evolve. Or those particular Eevee and Pikachu can't evolve. Any other Eevee or Pikachu can evolve just fine. There it is. There it is. There it is. There's the thing that made everybody go crazy. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at okay. Look at that. That's Motostoke way off that way. And between there and here are countless new Pokemon waiting to be met. Oh, hello. And if it isn't Sonia. My gran gave me a proper earful in her own way. Those two young trainers are setting out on a journey, but what are you doing with your life? Ouch, Professor. Never you mind that. Nothing to worry yourselves over. Just a little existential crisis, that's all. Besides, I've been quite curious about the Pokemon you met in the forest. I've been thinking I should look into it, so the timing works out fine. If I discover something really huge, then maybe Gran will admit I've got talent. That'll show, Gran! Yikes, being an adult that got its own challenges, eh? Oh, you have no idea, buddy. I said you needn't worry about it. I'm glad to be on the road. Really, it's been ages. It'll be great fun to fish and camp and rough it out once again. Well, I'm going to stick my head into as many of those glowing red dens as I can find. I'm going to battle the snot out of a bunch of some Dynamax Pokemon and fill in another page in my Tale of Legend. Yee. What cheek. Dynamax Pokemon really are on another level, you know. You better Dynamax your partner Pokemon too if you want to take on opponents that strong. You'll find spots here and there in the wild area that emit a red beam of light. If you think you're up to it, check them out. There'll be Dynamax Pokemon lurking inside. So with that, how about I send you off with a little treat from me? A Pokemon Box Link. A device that allows you to access the Pokemon storage system wherever you want. Unless there are some places that where it won't work. In which case, it's not everywhere. But this is cool. Carried over from Pokemon Let's Go is the ability to have the PC box with you wherever you want. Why did people think that this was a complaint about difficulty? I don't get it. With the Pokemon Box Link, you'll be able to put your Pokemon from your team into boxes or take Pokemon out of boxes and add them to your team. Nice, right? So go catching as many wild Pokemon as you like and fill in more of your Pokédex. The wild area is waiting for you. This is the real start to your adventure. Yeah, seriously, how did anybody think that that the ability to have the PC box wherever you want just was an issue of difficulty? I don't get it. And besides, checking the summary. Well, obviously it hasn't happened, but your Pokemon will still be in their current condition regardless of whether you put them in a box or not. Previously, this wasn't really the case where you could if you put all of your Pokemon into a box, they would be healed instantly. But not this time, no. How did people complain about this as a difficulty thing again? I don't understand, but what I do understand is the fact that this is an open world area! Yep, this is the heavily controversial Pokemon game that people didn't like because it didn't have their favorite Pokemon, very understandable, and it caused like a rage storm because of the tree, but it's the fact that we have an open world area in a Pokemon game where most of it is just linear. So, what? And this is the thing that fans have been wanting. How can anyone not? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is just like this is just my time. This is my time. I'm ready. I have like lots of things to talk about with this game because they did so many things right. And adding this as an open world area is no exception. Like, it might not be as huge as some other wild areas here, but this is cool. This is really cool. As a starting point, at least. So the rest of this video is going to be dedicated to talking about all about the wild area. So I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready for it. We're going to be catching some Pokemon along the way, and we're going to explain the ins and outs of the wild area. Use the right stick to rotate the camera when you're in a wild area. If you press the right stick, you can see a wider view of things. Press L to look straight again. You know, common camera controls in open world games. So here you have plenty of different areas in the wild area. So by checking out the wild area, you can see that there are several different locations. Oh, and just so you're aware, this whole thing isn't all of the wild area. It goes all the way over to here. See the cursor? That's where the wild area is. And speaking of the wild area, here you can check out, you know, the various locations, of course. And, you know, you can also check what weather they have, because weather is also a factor in finding Pokemon as well. So I see that most of the wild area is sunny or rainy. The wild area's weather changes depending on the day. So, yeah, this is basically the only real area in the game that has you know, a day and night cycle until you finish the main story. Then every area will have a day and night cycle. So get ready to see this area at night a lot, because you won't be able to see it at daytime. Anyway, the wild area. It's a big, big open area with a whole bunch to do. Mainly catching Pokemon. And here is one of my favorites. Vanillite! Straight out of Unova. The time has come. The time has come for Dima to come back in the best of ways. So, I don't really care if Ice is a poor type in this game. Give me my Vanillite, because I love Vanillite. I love it so much, man. It's like one of my favorite Unova Pokemon. It's just so good. Plus, it has really good special attack, too, so that's cool. But anyway, in snow weather, if it's snowing out in the overworld, that basically means in the battle, you'll have hail weather. It affects all but ice types. And if a Pokemon has the Ice Body ability, then they will heal damage from the hail. And yeah, this is gonna be a toughie for me. I mean, I could use Score Bunny, but I don't want to use Hot Buns. I don't want to use my Hot Buns to take care of things, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and there's Ball Fetch at work. Okay, cool. I've been here for a while, trying to catch Vanillite. Because I just really want him. You're gonna be named a girl's name, but you're a boy. I don't care. Yeah, thank you. I would like to personally thank Finn and Nuzzle. All right, got it? And got it. All right, Dima the Third is here. Even though he's a boy, I don't care. We're naming him that. It's time for the grand return. The gups will shine again. Let's add this to our party. We haven't used Zuli yet. We haven't used Wooloo yet, so yeah, we're just gonna swap out beat him cheeks. And yeah, I wasted like a whole bunch of Pokeballs like that. So that was unfortunate. But it matters not. Because we got a whole bunch more to do. There's a Piloswine over here. Now you're probably thinking, oh, do I want to catch that right away? Yes, I should. But actually, no. There are times in the wild area where you're going to be running into very strong Pokemon. And if you think you're going to catch them, no. Now, the game doesn't really exactly specify this. But until well, until you get further and further into the story, you won't be able to catch any Pokemon higher than the current level of stuff. So let me see. Let me see real quick how that is. All right, information gotten. So when you first enter the wild area, you won't be able to catch any Pokemon that are higher than level 20. As you continue on to the main story, that level cap will be raised higher and higher and higher until eventually you'll be able to catch Pokemon in the wild area at any level. So don't even bother catching like anything like Piloswine or anything like that. Don't even bother. Just wait until later. It's possible to beat them. However, it's impossible to catch them. At least for right now. And there's a Pokemon. And if you look onto your right, you'll see that there's a Pokemon that caused a lot of anger. The Wingull. With its non-flapping wings. Stuffle, you're adorable. Here's another favorite of mine that's available right now in the wild area. Stuffle! I love this thing. And it's at level 30. Oh, level 14, you say? Yeah. So yeah, Stuffle's immediately like the best Pokemon. Because it's a wrecking machine. Stuffle is a wrecking machine. Its physical attack stat is basically like pseudo-legendary levels. It's that good. Plus, some Fluffy have the ability... Wait, some Stuffle. Yeah, some Stuffle have the ability Fluffy. Which basically means that it won't take as much damage from physical attacks. However, their resistance to fire-type moves is weakened by a lot. So, I'm just basically using this as a stress test. Looks like this one doesn't have Fluffy, but... Yeah, best to probably steer clear of any Stuffles. Because, again, they're wrecking machines. Which is probably what I should do. Yeah, that'd probably be for the best. Even though, as much as I would really like one, no. Not. But yeah, I've entered a different area of the wild area, so... Or a sub-area of the wild area. So, here it's raining. And I see an item over there. A Pokeball. Once again, these shinies on the ground respawn every day, at least in the wild area, so that's really, really good. And yeah, you already have like a lot to explore. The wild area is overflowing with a special sort of energy measured in watts. You can gather watts for yourself from glowing Pokemon dens and glowing Pokemon in the wild. You also find trainers in the wild area who are willing to give you all sorts of items if you'll just give them some of your watts. Basically, watts are the currency in wild areas, and that'll get you some really cool items. I saw a shiny... Oh, here it is. A Revive. Okay. Cool. And here's another one. Pugnant Root. That'll be for the Pokemon camp, which we'll go over another time. Another Pugnant Root. And yeah, here we are. Pokemon dens. The pillars of red light you'll see in the wild area mark Pokemon dens. Dynamax Pokemon dwell in these dens, so you'll be able to battle them by investigating the den. You can start the battle on your own or get up to 3 other players to help you out. Just by checking the dens, you'll receive watts. And, this is going to be, like, incredibly outdated, so I'll be sure to update you whenever there's a new wild area event going around, because there are wild area events happening. So, the main draw of the wild area is not only, you know, exploring around the place and catching all sorts of Pokemon, but there's also raids. Max raid battles. Defeat a Dynamax Pokemon, you'll get a chance at catching it. Additionally, there are some rare items that you can only obtain by battling Dynamax Pokemon. When wild Pokemon Dynamax, they become incredibly powerful. They may unleash multiple moves in a row and take other actions that you won't see in a regular battle. Working together with other trainers will be key as you take on these Dynamax Pokemon together as a team of 4. So, I'm not going to go over these just yet. I want to make an entire video about max raid battles, because they're just that much fun. But it also comes with one of Pokemon Swoosh's biggest stigmas, which I will explain later. For right now, we have more Mons to catch. Here is a Pidove, the Univabird Pokemon, as it were. And it has served me well in the past. It's served me well, so maybe it will serve you well. It's definitely no Starly or Staraptor, but it will serve you well. Believe me, it will serve you well. And there it is. Caught you. Caught you. Finn grows to level 8. And we got Pidove. Where people go, these Pokemon follow. If you're scattering food for them, be careful. Several hundred of them will gather at once. I can't wait for that to be Dorkly's 2000 video in a row where they talk about, you know, if Pokedex entries are literal. But those videos are actually really good. MJ. Let's check you out. See what you got. Got super luck. Oh, and a neutral nature. Alright, alright. Cool. I guess I can add you to the party. Oh, what? Wait. What? Okay. I got a never melt ice? Wow. Okay, so some Pokemon have hold items. And my Vanillite just so happened to have a never melt ice, which raises the power of ice type moves. So that's awesome. That's really awesome. Sorry, bah. Sorry. I never got to use you. But here we go. So here we are at West Lake Axel, where I believe it's intense sun weather. Well, based on that red mist that's going around. And here you'll find different Pokemon here. And here's something that I praise the later Pokemon games for. Or at least the modern Pokemon games for. Which is the variety of Pokemon that you'll encounter is insane. Like, at this point in Pokemon Sword and Shield, there are 600 Pokemon. Even if it's not like the 893, I believe, Pokemon that are in the game right now that exist today. The fact that there's 600 means that there's still a lot of options. Yeah, there's seriously like loads and loads of options for you to catch Pokemon. It's insane. Fancy apple. That'll be for cooking. Another fancy apple. And I want to watch out here. Okay, good. Because I want to get more watts, actually. I won't be participating in max raids because I want to wait until a certain point in the story where raids will become a little bit more powerful and more exciting. But believe me, they will be covered before the main story is over. Oh! Yeah, look at that Beware. Oh my god. Yeah, best stay clear of that. Because it's basically a very strong Pokemon. So, there's no way you'll be able to catch that. Like, even if you somehow get a Master Ball, which is the best Pokeball out there, you won't be able to catch it because the game won't let you. Difficulty balancing. And also, it's their way of being Xenoblade, I guess. Here's a berry tree. You can shake it as many times as you want. Or you can bet and shake it more. There might be a Pokemon in that tree. So, no. So you pick up everything that fell from the tree. The amount of berries that you get depends on how many times you shake the tree. If you happen to get a Pokemon from the tree that you shake, you'll lose all of the things that fell from the tree. So let me see. I'm going to try my luck again. Well, I got 6 this time. So that's awesome. This is basically a way of getting berries. So that's really neat. So over here, you can spend your watts. Here you can get Dusk Balls, which... Thank you, quarantine, since I'm able to record at night. Since I can only record at night for now. When everybody's asleep. Dusk Balls will be incredibly invaluable to me. Because Dusk Balls work at night or in dark places like caves. So, this will be excellent. It'll make Pokemon catching a lot easier. You have wishing pieces for 3,000 watts. Throw one into a Pokemon den to attract a wild Dynamax Pokemon, so they can be useful. And finally, for the more powerful moves in Pokemon's lore, you have TRs, Technical Records. Unlike with TMs, the TRs revert back to the old TM ways. Basically means TRs can only be used once before breaking. However, in exchange for that, they contain some of the more powerful moves like Fire Blast, Super Power, Poison Jab, Stored Power, Psychic. Like, these are some of the best moves in, like, Fire Blast, Super Power, Poison Jab, Psychic. These are some of the best moves in Pokemon's history. And the fact that they are TRs here, they're represented in the old TM ways, I think that's pretty cool. And speaking of technical stuff, let's actually see who can learn Swift. Well, it's a special move, but it will never miss. It has 60 power, too, so... you know what? We'll give it to Finn. Why not? We might as well. Oh yeah, and I should probably heal up. I should probably heal up Vileplume. I should probably heal up Demo the Third since he's been out for like the longest time. But dude, there's just so much to this wild area, man. And here we got another one. We got a Combi, a what is it? Pancham. Yeah, Pancham. Yeah, there we go. And over to... Oh, God! Hey, a little Diglett. You know, I call these guys by another name, but I won't say it. So anyway, here are the Dusk Balls at work. So, this should make Pokemon catching a lot easier for me. Because I believe these, at night and in dark places, the catch rate of Dusk Balls is raised by 3 times, I believe. So that'll make things a whole lot easier. Double Kick. Oh, the move that caused the Pokemon community to go nuts. Okay, we'll forget Tackle for that. Alright. Got Double Kick. And we got a little Diglett. If a Diglett digs through a field, it leaves the soil perfectly tiled and ideal for planting crops. It's a cute... And... Nose. Yeah, I'm gonna call it no. I'm gonna call him Nose. We got Roggenrolas over there, but... Nah. We got Combis. If you want to catch a Combi, go for the female ones. Female Combis are the only... Roselia. Female Combis are the only Combis to evolve into Vespiquen. So, be aware of that. We got a Flapple raid. Ooh, I'm tempting, but no. Alright, let's just heal up my dude. Ooh, a note. The large Pokemon you see wandering around the wild area are strong. If you try battling one and it seems like you're in over your head, try to run. Run like the wind! Yeah, the strong-looking Pokemon are basically Pokemon's equivalent to Xenoblade's unique monsters, in that they're really strong, and you won't be able to catch them, like, straight away. And, oh, it must be... Okay. So, it's like past midnight right now, so the day has changed. So that means the wild area's weather rotation is reset. So let's see. So we got intense heat over in this area now. And we got mostly good weather over here. And yeah, you already see. You already see that the wild area is like really huge. And they do like the really cool thing in that they always give you something to do. Like whether it's catching Pokemon, exploring these dens for raids, talking to NPCs, picking up items on the ground. There's plenty to do. There's plenty and plenty to do. So, I don't get why y'all... Well, okay. Yeah. I don't get why y'all are just like, eh. Ah. Now, I don't know if the sound going in and out of existence is like going to be part of the video, but whatever. We'll fix that. Anyway. Let's make our way over to that wild den over there. Get 300 watts from that. We got a Hoot Hoot raid. Nope. Because everyone's already in the posts game at this point. And, there's Xatu. There's an item here. Get a Pokeball. And see, in certain lighting, this game looks really nice. See? Do you see? Forget the tree. Alright, and that's not even all of the wild area that we get to explore. We're going to explore all of this. If only there was a way to go faster, but... Agar Boulder. If only there was a way to go faster, but... You know, it's a wild area. We're here. We might as well take advantage of it. Look! Look at that over there. There's a lot. Okay, so... Yep. There's still, like, lots of Pokemon to catch over here. Wait, curious. If we get to this Palpitoad, is it going to be very strong? Yeah. Okay, so that's another thing about the wild area, actually. The beginning portions of the wild area contain, you know, mostly weak Pokemon. Like, mostly below level 20, so you can very easily take care of those, no problem. However, for later portions of the wild area that you're technically not really supposed to be here yet, like this little spot, like these spots, they contain Pokemon that you can't catch yet. They're like way too high leveled for you right now. You know, for gameplay balancing purposes, of course. And yeah, it's like the game doesn't really specify this whole thing, but there you go. Get an energy root, which is bitter, meaning that will lower the Pokemon's friendship rate, which friendship is an entirely different stat altogether. But it restores 120 HP. And there's a Corvinite over there. Ooh. It looks badass, and that's Rookidee's final evolution. But trust me, that Corviknight is like way too strong right now. Way too strong. A Thunderstone. That'll make certain Pokemon evolve. And, since Sun and Moon, a lot of Pokemon's evolution methods have changed. Like, those Pokemon that were originally from Alola or whatever, and those that have, you know, area-based evolutions, meaning basically Pokemon can only evolve at a certain area if they level up at least once. And yes. Want my brilliant find for a bargain of 100? Yeah, sure. What? Dude. Oh, wow. Okay. So I never did that before. Okay, so there's fishermen over there, and you can pay them watts for them to give you items. And we just got 3 pearls, which can be sold at a really good price at Pokemart. So that's really cool. Seriously, there's a lot. And there's a Steelix. And I highly doubt that we'll be able to catch all of these Pokemon, like, straight away. Like, these Pokemon are basically, like, in the 50s and 60s. Like, they're really, really strong. So, unless you have plenty of Pokédolls, don't. And I repeat, don't engage these Pokemon just yet. But over here is TM81, Bulldoze. It's a move it's a ground type move that lowers the speed of the opponent. So it can be very useful. Okay, over here by the Steelix, here's another guy. And he sells timer balls. Timer balls will work more depending on how long the battle lasts. And he has another wishing piece. And the tiaras for Sludge Bomb, Iron Defense, Focus Blast, Hurricane, and Leech Life. Leech Life didn't need a buff, but it did. If you ever known the move Leech Life, then you would know that it was pathetic. It was really, really weak for the longest time. But Pearl Strings! Oh, this game really wants you to win. This game really, really wants you to win. So, yeah, we're going for these. We're going for these. Like, yeah, let's go. Yeah, so this game really, really wants you to win, doesn't it? or just to give you a lot of money. So that's cool. Can I catch these Machop, though? Curious. Okay, yeah, I can. Any Pokemon that's not given the mark of really, really strong, very strong Pokemon can be designated as, you know, a Pokemon that you can catch. In fact... Okay, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. This Machop is just way too strong right now for us. Like, even if it's at level 16 and we can catch it, no. Absolutely not. Nope. Nope. Hi, Stunky. Hi, Machoke. I can't catch you, Machoke, but you're not here anymore. Wait, is there an item over there? No. I call Ventula. Sup? As I get more watts, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Well, shit. Well, I forgot what I was going to say. Wah wah. Okay, well, yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, so I know there's this one NPC. I'm crazy strong with flush to cash. Won't you battle? Why won't anyone battle with me? Dare to take me on? Yes, I will. Okay, so I believe it's this trainer. Yes. This trainer has all three starters. So you got Grookey, Sobble, and Scorbunny. And I will be able to take care of them easily. And you definitely want to remember her because she's going to be prominent as we go along with exploring the wild area. Because believe me, we are going to be back to the wild area once we've grown stronger and we've gotten more progress in the main story. Alright, so we took down Grooks. So that will level up everybody. Or not really everybody, but you know what I mean. I don't want Fury Attack. Finn gets to level 9, and Zuli gets to level 10. Sobble. Now, I'm wondering if I have anything against water types. Well, Nuzzle, yes. Nuzzle will work out great. Even though it's weak, even though Nuzzle is really, like, weak, I'll still try. Yeah, we'll still go for Nuzzle. If you don't get a crit, okay, good. Good. That's awesome. We'll just keep on doing Nuzzle to see how it goes. There we go. Even though, Sobble, you're really faster than Yamper. You can't move. Can't move at all. Yes! Can't move. And here's Swift. It's a move that never misses. Oh. That's cool. Well, unfortunately, well, here comes the case when it comes. Oh, Snow Cloak. That's what it was. That's what it was. I was wondering why some of my attacks when I was catching Dima the Third were missing a whole lot. It's because of the sole fact that that it has Snow Cloak for its ability, meaning that it boosts evasion during a hailstorm. Okay. So that's what it was. Now, unfortunately, Finn won't get any experience, but that's okay. That's fine. And that's also okay for our little Chuti here, Zuli, because we have Water Gun. And yeah, whenever I look at the trees in the background right there, I always think of the leaves. Not the bark, the leaves. Does the tree look terrible? Yes. Will I laugh at memes comparing it to the N64 Zelda trees? Yes. But do the leaves look great at least? Yes. You must be pretty amazing to have beaten me. You're a regular wild area expert. Lady, you don't know the half of it, dude. I spent almost an hour. There are heaps of items lying around the wild area that people have dropped. Go around picking them and selling them, and you'll be in a flush with cash, too. Alright. So, I'm not really willing to, I'm not willing to, heal up my Pokemon just to go all that way and just, yeah. So I'm gonna catch a Stuffle here. Yeah! Gotcha, Stuffs! Hell yeah. Burbjaw got to level 13. And, let's see. Its fluffy fur is a delight to pet, but carelessly reaching out to touch this Pokemon could result in painful retaliation. Yikes. Male. We live... I don't know, but, come on. Give me Fluffy. Klutz. Yeah, no. No. I'm sorry, I want a Stuffle with Fluffy. That's the better ability. I don't know why it has Klutz as an ability, but it is what it is. I found a really good Stuffle that had Fluffy, and it was level 15, and I didn't catch it. I'm gonna be here for like over an hour just trying to catch it, and I ran out of dust balls, and just, oh god. What? I found a tiny mushroom, so it might be good for a small portion of collectors. We'll see how that is. And another tiny mushroom. Hey, mushrooms. Get 'em high. What do you have to say? Love to cook? You come to the right place. I got all the finest ingredients right here. So these are used for cooking whenever you set up your camp. We'll go over the camp at a different time. But just so you know that this guy is right here, and you'll be able to purchase cooking ingredients from him. Yeah! 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 And for sure, this one definitely has Fluffy. If anyone wants to learn Bite, well, he definitely did bite me once, and I'll never live that down. Alright. So we got Stuffle. I'm pretty sure this thing has Fluffy because Peck wasn't doing that much at all. So... Fluffy. Okay, I just want to make sure. Fluffy. Yes, there we go. And it has an attacking nature. Yes. And now, with Stuffy on the team, we've basically won the game. We've basically won everything. So, yep. Here it is. There it is. Oh my god. I wanted to at least leave with the thought of me catching Stuffle. Like, oh my god. Like seriously. The evolution of this thing, but where is my favorite Alola Pokemon? And Big Pearl! Nice! Gosh, I really just go by these fishermen more often. That's great. But yeah, finally, you have these guys. You get Quick Balls to be sold here. Quick Balls are one of the best types of Pokeballs because if you use them at the start of a battle, that's where they have the highest catch rate. And they call it the Camping King. If you got the questions, no thanks. We'll talk about camping probably next time because that's probably like an entire video all in itself because there's a lot to do with camping. But yeah, I know this isn't like the entire wild area, but my raw footage is like at 1 hour and 11 minutes. And we haven't even had the ability to go across water yet. We don't have the ability to, go faster or relatively to, well, we can technically just go wherever we want to in the wild area, but this should just give you a taste of what the wild area is capable of. Like, the amount of Pokemon that you can catch is staggering, even though at this point you can only catch a few of them. It's absolutely insane. And people say this game is devoid of content. So anyway, next time on Pokemon Sword, we're going to do some camping. And then if we have time, we're going to go to Motostoke, which is right here. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.